Hey, what's going on all you fantastic and amazing people, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the Atomic Shop, and more specifically, I want to read a Reddit post that I found earlier on, well, Reddit. Now, before this video goes any further, I want to say in no way, shape, or form am I hating on Bethesda Game Studios. Many of you know that's not what we are about here on this channel. And neither is the post we're about to read. At the very least, this post that we're about to read is some constructive criticism. Now keep in mind, this is not my post, and all credit goes to the original poster for the idea. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here it is. It says, the Atomic Shop is constantly disappointing. You're missing obvious opportunities. I'm probably screaming into the void on this one, but who knows? If y'all want to put weight behind this complaint, we might end up with some good stuff on the Atomic Shop for a change, but hey, here goes. I'll start out soft. The selection on the Atomic Shop isn't terrible, but it's disappointing. There are so many things in the Fallout universe, outfits, props, weapon skins, hairstyles, tattoos, that players would love to have and potentially pay for, but for some ungodly reason, the design team is constantly dropping the ball and producing consistently weak content. Obvious opportunities for fan favorite content continue to be ignored or fumbled. It's really off-putting. It's fine to put out some cute content every now and again, bubbly bright outfits, sparkling tuxedos, bright pink weapon skins, but the opposite end of the spectrum, the side that's been proven time and time again to be the selling point of Fallout's aesthetic, has been routinely underrepresented or represented really poorly. Players want more content that fits in the setting. Items for different factions in the universe, items from previous games, items that are gritty and fit the world of Fallout. Hopefully this conversation can at least be brought up with the ATX team down in Austin. You really can do better, and the game would be substantially better for it if you did. Now, if you want to read this Reddit post for yourself, a link will be down in the description below. Now, I agree with this post. I do think that Bethesda Game Studios is definitely missing some opportunities. I definitely think that there should be more faction camp bundles or faction items to buy in the Atomic Shop. I think items from previous games would be really cool as long as they kind of fit the lore and make sense for being there. And items that are gritty and fit the world of Fallout. I agree with that as well. I think there definitely does need to be some items that scream nuclear post-apocalyptic world. And unfortunately, a lot of the items and bundles in Fallout 76 do not have that post-apocalyptic aesthetic that people are looking for. I mean, if we head over to the Atomic Shop right now, we see these bundles here. For example, the Lumberjack bundle. Although I do think the Lumberjack bundle is very cool, very nice, fits kind of the forest, West Virginia type theme, it really doesn't fit that post-apocalyptic theme. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this. There is nothing wrong with this. I think it looks good, and if you're into it, you know, more power to you. But I mean, there's really no grungy type apocalyptic camp bundles that have been released. You know, even when I was playing the game a year ago, I didn't see, you know, camp bundles that really screamed post-apocalyptic world. They were always these nice, fun, clean type bundles, either for the holiday stuff like Valentine's Day, and I do think the Valentine's Day stuff looks pretty nice. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying anything bad about it. In fact, I think the Atomic Shop has improved leaps and bounds since I last played over a year ago. I think the amount of items that they give you now in a bundle is pretty good. I remember at one point they would give you one wallpaper, you know, like one decoration for your wall. They would give you like a piece of furniture, and it would be like a $15 bundle. And now these bundles come with quite a bit of stuff, which I think is very cool, and I think is a huge improvement since the last time I played a long time ago. But what this game is missing is that post-apocalyptic kind of aesthetic when it comes to bundles. I mean, look at the contemporary camp bundle, for instance. Look at how beautiful, clean, and elegant this looks. This looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. This is the type of aesthetic I really like and the type of aesthetic I would go for in my camp. But there are a large percentage of players who want that rustic, you know, kind of apocalyptic aesthetic for their camp, and unfortunately they don't have it because Bethesda doesn't release those items all too often. I mean, look at the log cabin bundle. It looks very nice, it looks very clean, and then you have this item here, the rustic watermill. This looks like something you would see running around the apocalyptic world. This looks like something that the people who are looking for that, you know, rustic apocalyptic vibe are looking for. I mean, this looks good, it's interesting, it looks like something you would see in the apocalypse, but it is surrounded by these items that have a very nice, clean aesthetic, and it just doesn't work too well. So in the future, I think Bethesda could benefit from adding more of these rustic theme type items. And I'm not talking about over the top crazy stuff like a raider bundle where there's like blood all over the walls and crap. No, I'm talking about just simple stuff like this, like the rustic watermill. Just make it look convincing enough to have that post-apocalyptic look to it without being too over the top. Now keep in mind, like I said, I do love the clean aesthetic, but there are a lot of players who are looking for that post-apocalyptic aesthetic and they just don't have it with the current bundles or the current skins inside the Atomic Shop. And I think it's definitely something that needs to be added to the game when future bundles come out. Now keep in mind, like I said, I am perfectly fine with the bundles the way they are. I think they look good. I think they have improved tremendously since I played this game about a year ago. Like I said, when I played this game a year ago, like you would get like maybe a wallpaper, 2 decorations, you know, and a piece of furniture, and it would be 16 bucks. But look at all this stuff that this bundle comes with. It looks pretty damn good. It looks really good. I think the bundles have improved leaps and bounds over time, and I think they will continue to improve more and more as time does go on. I think as players continue to provide feedback, Bethesda is going to listen like they have for a little bit now and put items that players want to see into the game. Anyways guys, just a quick little video today. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you feel like Bethesda Game Studios should have more of that apocalyptic looking aesthetic when it comes to camp bundles? Do you think there should be more bundles based on the different factions in the Fallout universe? Do you think there should be items from previous games? Let me know all your questions, comments, concerns down below. Anyways, I love all of you. I hope to see you guys back here in the next one. But until then, remember to stay awesome and bye-bye everybody. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time.